wanted to show the new Generative Fill option in Photoshop 2024. This is using AI apparently, and you can actually select objects and then tell it what to do basically. So here is the little panel. I've made a selection just with my lasso tool here. To find this Generative Fill, it is located right here. Because I already have it open, let's see. Yeah, I think because I already have it open, it's grayed out. But if it wasn't here, if I hit cancel, I can come up to edit and then click here on generative fill. And then I can say what I wanted to do. So we'll say remove person. And then you click on generate, and it takes a few minutes, well, a few seconds, I guess. We'll wait till that gets done, and it'll basically remove that lady from the picture, and it kind of generatively fills it in. So I can do the same thing. I can add, let's see, I'm going to make a little selection of this now phantom shadow, and then I will choose generative fill again, remove shadow, see how that works. And yeah, that looks a lot better too. So let's do this guy, see how this one goes. I kind of like to get it as close to the object as possible in order to remove it. That way it's not having to edit anything else that doesn't really need to be edited. So we're going to come through here. Going to come up here to generative fill, remove person, and we'll see how this one does. Now, one thing I will say about all of this is it works pretty good, but is it perfect? No, it's not 100% perfect. It's nice to have some Photoshop skills to come in and maybe add some of the lines here that got, removed, and fill in some of the things. But overall, I think this works fine. It looks good. It's not a problem. But if you really want to do a higher end job and you still need to know a little bit of Photoshop to come in and improve any retouching person. I don't know if that one will recognize it as a person, but we'll see. But it's nice to come in and just kind of touch this up, add a little bit more linear elements or whatever we need to do to make it look better. So that worked pretty good, but you can see there's a little line there, so I could Photoshop in that. Also, this client wanted this truck removed from here, so we can come in here and do the same thing. Generative fill, remove truck. So all in all, I think this is a really nice tool. It certainly speeds things up. It's not 100% perfect. Like in here now, there's some kind of weird, it looks like almost patterny looking things going on. So I can come in and do some retouching to make it a little bit better. So there's lots of other tools in Photoshop to do that, but I wanted to quickly show you how you can remove things or use this generative fill to put things in. Now let's do one more. I'm going to put a pick thing here, and now let's use it to add something instead. So generative fill, we'll say add dog. See how that works. And these are certainly not quite as perfect as others. You can see here it kind of put a gloss in here, so I'd probably want to Photoshop that out and adjust it. You can also use these variations that are in your properties panel to pick different dogs if you want. And again, they're not perfect. I mean, that doesn't look that real to me, especially if I zoom in on it, but it's something. So, and you can see how it kind of changes the ground a little bit, and depending on if you like it or not, you can make more adjustments from there. So it also does put all of these objects into a new layer so that you can always come back and undo those down the road if you want to put any of those people back in or see what was removed. These options are there. So pretty cool tool called Generative Fill in the new Adobe Photoshop 2024. Happy Photoshopping!